Ferrari, pretty face, perfect body, pink seats in a Rari, always fucking like I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's your girl Keandra and I'm back with another video. And basically this video, it's just something that's just been on my mind. You don't have to watch it, but I just felt that maybe if I seen one of these videos, it would help me. So basically, something I've been going through lately is just trying to find my purpose. Like, when people ask me, oh, what are you good at? What do you want to do? I would always say, well, I can do this, this, and this, and this. They're like, okay, but what do you want to do? And then that's when it hit me like, I honestly don't know. Excuse me. I honestly don't know what it is that I want to do. I can sing. I'm a blogger. I'm funny. I'm a commentator. I can do hair. It's just so much stuff that I want to do. And even now, like, I feel like the jobs that I have now, I'm just doing to pay the bills. And then it hit me like, one thing, this is going to be all over the place because right now I'm kind of venting, but I'm sure eventually I'll come full circle. And this video is not just to help y'all, but it kind of helps me as well as getting this out. But you ever like do so much things and invest so much of your time into something else or somebody else's dream and then you're still struggling? Like, that's how I am. Like, I feel like I work in 2 or 3 jobs and I'm still, not able to pay all of my bills or all of my student loans, and I gotta make up with it with late fees, and then I'm broke again, and it's so much. And then when you don't have the financial support, like, I don't come from a rich family, a lot of them I don't even talk to anymore. It's just like you have no support from family and friends, and then you have no financial support, and then it's like you're doing it by yourself and you're still not making it. So at that point, if you're a believer like me, that's when you start praying. Not that I wasn't praying before, but I'm really, really praying now. And one thing that I've noticed with me is that I get mad at other people. Like, if I say, for instance, if I'm broke, it's the end of the month, and people are like, oh, how you been? Or, oh, they tell me a joke, and they're trying to laugh and stuff. Like, I just won't reply because I'm not in a happy, laughing state. And it's not their fault. They don't know that I'm struggling financially, or I'm struggling emotionally with something, or I'm in pain, or I'm sick. They don't know because I don't tell them. And that's one thing that I've been working on to stop trying to do, because how can you get mad at other people for, I guess, quote unquote, not being there for you or not helping if you never ask for help? So that's one thing that I've kind of just been going through. And I was just like, I just don't understand, like, why things aren't working out, why I'm in these financial situations, why my YouTube channel isn't popping like I want it to be, why can't I just stay at home and make YouTube videos? Like, you guys, if I did not have 5 other jobs, I would have a YouTube video every day. And I feel like the more I do it, the better I get at these videos. And I apologize, the editing is not up to par. And for me to have a degree in mass comm, I should have all kinds of graphics and stuff all through this video. But I just haven't had time to sit and play with it. And most of the time, I'm just trying to get it up just so I can have some kind of consistency and content on my channel. Now, I'm noticing that it's growing little by little. But, at this point, I can't say, well, I wish y'all would tell me what y'all want, because it's only so many followers and it's not a lot. And I'm looking at what y'all like, or based on the views of my videos. I see, of course, hair, a little bit of makeup, but mostly hair. And that's something I actually want to get into, but it's like, how can I keep doing hair videos and stuff when you don't have extra money to go and buy hair, So what I'm trying to figure out is how I want to just do different things, or even to do different things with the hair I got and my natural hair itself. So just stay tuned for that. I have an idea of a video I want to do, and I really hope it takes off like I want it to. But if not, then I guess it's back to the drawing board. But the whole purpose of this video is to find your purpose. So when I always ask people, like, on Facebook, and part of me is petty because I know both of my parents are my friends on Facebook and they're not helping me with anything. So I ask these questions like, how do people go and how do you pursue your dreams, but at the same time pay your bills? A lot of people, when it comes to doing stuff that you love, a lot of times you don't get paid for it. And then I always see people like, I know this one guy, he's like a rapper, and I went to college with him, and to this day he still hasn't graduated, but he's like doing tours, and well, not like big tours, but you know, like he has shows, you know, he's booking shows and doing all this stuff. And I'm just like, how are you going to all these places and booking all these shows, and you know, you still haven't graduated school, you know, you can't be paying rent on free shows, you know? And I mean, that's not my business, but I'm just telling y'all what I see. And people that I know personally who are interning at all these jobs, but are always broke. And it's like, basically what one of my friends told me, they was like, you have to be okay with being homeless for a while. And to me, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, why do I have to be homeless to do what I love? Like, I feel like, because me personally, I feel like if I'm homeless but doing what I love, that's not going to make me happy because I have nowhere to go. Like, you know, like for instance, especially in the field I want to be in, I want to be in radio, television, you know, YouTube, whatever. How am I be trying to tell someone else how to have a glamorous life or interviewing celebrities and then going home to my car? If I even have a car, because car payments are not that cheap either. So it's just kind of like, I didn't really get that whole, I mean, you hear stories about people living in their car, but I just don't think it's that extreme to where I have to. I just feel like at that point, like for me, an alternative route would be to save up money for my job and then, you know, quit my job and then go pursue my dream. Like, I would hate to just up and quit, which I've done that before. I've up and quit my job. And I guess I really was kind of homeless. I mean, I moved back home. I didn't have my apartment, but you know, like, and I was miserable. So no, I don't suggest that. That's exactly what I did. I actually woke up one day. I had a full-time job with benefits. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I moved out of my apartment, moved back home, and for like 6 months, like 6 months, that was the most depressed I've ever been. I gained so much weight. I wasn't here on YouTube with you guys. I posted maybe once or twice a month instead of every week. And normally when those things happen where I'm going from YouTube for a while, it's most likely a depression spell. Like, and I've already have a video on depression or being a depressed YouTuber. I have a video on that. I might make an updated one. But depression is something that I've dealt with. So normally, like, whenever I'm going for weeks at a time, like, I'm going through something. Like, I have no motivation to film. I have no material to film. Everything in my life just sucks. And I'm just not in the mood. Like, I can't fake happy. I've never been that person. So back to the original thing, finding your purpose. I think when it comes to finding your purpose, you need to find that one thing that you don't mind doing for the rest of your life. That would honestly make you happy. And so for me, it would be, you know, having my own brand, my own show, being like just that person, that socialite. That was something, because I mean, I like attention. I like dressing up. I like getting pretty. I like people telling me I'm pretty. So it's like, and I like helping people as well. Like, I would love to be that person, have my own business, have my own merchandise, have my own hair, makeup, cosmetic line, whatever. But at some point, you have to do things. You have to work your way up to that point. So currently what I'm doing, I'm in the process of building my website, and I should have a website sometime soon before the summer. It's currently being worked on, and that's where I'm going to do all my blogging, I'm still gonna have YouTube, of course, but I mean, you know, I'll just have things like on my channel, so when people want to know who Keandra is, I can just direct them to that website. And that's something that I know eventually is going to help me when I go to employers, or if I do get a lot of subscribers on YouTube and people want to work with me, I can just direct them to my website. That's something that I'm working on. And it sucks when, you know, you're in the beginning stages and you really don't have a lot of support and you don't think that it's gonna work out, but at that moment you just have to trust God. And I know some people aren't believers, but you guys, there's been times where I didn't know how I was gonna pay this and how I was gonna do that. Even just getting my apartment, I don't know if I even told y'all, but there was an apartment that I wanted. It was way more expensive than the one I'm in now, and I just didn't make enough money to qualify for the apartment. I mentioned before in other videos, me and my mom, we have the worst relationship. But I really needed her at that time. She was the only person that could qualify to be my guarantor for that apartment. And she straight up just told me no. Like, she didn't care that if I was going to be homeless. She didn't care if I was driving an hour to work every day. She was just being her normal evil self. And she straight up told me no. This apartment in particular, I just tried it. I honestly did not qualify for this apartment. I don't know what they did or if the girl helped me out, but I got this apartment by myself, no guarantor, just me. And I cried, you guys, because it was like when people tell you no and then God gives it to you anyway. Like, so you can't tell me. I mean, people can say, "Oh, God's not real; it's just a coincidence." You can't tell me God is real, and that's just like, that's another argument for another day. But God has blessed me tremendously, and I need to stop worrying. That's one thing I have to worry about. I mean, not worry about, but focus on, stop doing, is worrying. And I think that's what gets a lot of us in this such depressed state. I've done way better with my depression. I'm not on antidepressants anymore. Like, so I know that eventually I'm going to get to where I want to go. I know eventually God makes everything work out. And I can give you other examples, but I kind of want to say that for like another video of just how God has blessed me recently. But yeah, so yeah, just, you know, when finding your purpose, you just got to know what you want to do. That's the first step. And then you got to work your way towards it. You can't just go, I mean, you could, just depending on what you want to do. Most of the time, you can't just go and jump and leap and think you're going to make it. Like, for instance, I know I want to do YouTube eventually as a job. Just like, you know, like the big YouTubers. I'm not trying to be super duper famous or whatever, but, you know, YouTube fame has its perks as well. But I know I can't just up and quit my job and try to do YouTube full time and expect for me to get, like, I mean, I always watch videos of when YouTubers talk about how much they make from YouTube. And if you ain't got like at least like 50K subscribers, you're really not making that much money. I don't know anyone with like, and I only have like 200 something subscribers, so I can't just up and quit my job and think, oh, okay, I'm gonna make YouTube a full-time job when I have 200 subscribers, you know? So it's just stuff like that. But I know that I need to, you know, work my way to. I know I mentioned that I'm going to do a after college series, which I am currently working on. I've honestly just been exhausted. I may do it tomorrow. I just have no desire to make videos anymore. And that has nothing to do with y'all or YouTube or just anything. It's just me and my own personal battles. But that's something that I have to work through. So yeah, but honestly, please just let me know what content you all would like to see, whether it's with my wigs. I make wigs. I had a whole wig business and I stopped doing that. Like, I don't know why I'm so unmotivated, but then I get mad when I'm not where I want to be. So that's just something that I'm working on. Like I said, my own personal battles. But just let me know what y'all want to see when it comes to wigs, hair, makeup, anything, natural hair. I will try it for you all. And I just want to thank you guys for watching and being subscribed to me. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe below. And until next time, bye guys.